Hello, my lovely dishers. It is time to dish with Dee. Thank you for clicking on this video and making yourself a priority. I am Denise. It is meal prep day. Actually, meal prep week. I actually do these all during the week. I just put on one video. So this is a few recipes I've prepared during the week. I do believe, I'm trying to remember what's on here. There is a soup. There is a mini loaf. There is hash waffles. There is bread. I don't really show you how to make the bread. It's more of a product review and I show you how to bake it in the Dutch oven. There might be something else. I don't know. Oh, there's my sheet pan. My sheet pan dinner. It's been a long week. So there's a few things. Like I said, if you ever have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoy these videos, give them a thumbs up. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please come join us in the Dish with Dee community. I'd love to have you. We have a Facebook group as well, Dish with Dee's crew. All the information is linked down below. All pertinent information is always linked in the description box below. If you don't know where that is, it's right below the video. There's a little arrow, a drop down arrow, and everything's usually there. If you have problems ever finding anything, always message and I will definitely help you out. So let's roll some footage of some delicious foods. Let's make some hash waffles. In my bowl, I have measured in grams 2 points worth of shredded hash browns. This package, it is 100 grams for 2 points. So that's what I have in my bowl. To that, now, what you could put in is totally up to you. The standard thing is cheese, egg, baking powder, and the rest you can kind of play with. So what I like to put in mine is 1 slice of Canadian bacon. You could absolutely put as much as you want, but 1 slice is 0 points. So yeah, take a little bit of liberty with that. And I have a little bit of diced up one of those little mini bell peppers and a little bit of onion because I like onions and peppers with my potatoes. Again, if you don't like them, don't put them in. I've even put black beans. They were really good too. And I have 1 point's worth of light cheese. Now, if you have a better cheese, you could, fat-free really works well in this. You could absolutely add more, you could, for the amount of points, but this is 1 point's worth. It's really just a glue. Now, this is nothing that sets mine apart. I like to put 5 grams of cornmeal, stone ground cornmeal. It's 0 points. Or is it 1 point? I can't remember if it's 1 point or 0 points. I think it's 0. I try to go up as much as I can put for 0. So yeah, that's 0 point amount. You could absolutely add more for a point. Your egg. You could use egg white as well. Salt. Pepper. My pepper's back here. Oops. And I'm going to throw some of the cheese from Trader Joe's. Because, a little shake will do me. Just a little. And baking powder. This will give them their nice poof. But I think that little bit of cornmeal, to me, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, just adds a little something, something. In my opinion, again, you don't have to add it. You don't have to believe me. I'll grab some of this too. Hold on, it's right behind my phone. Yeah, I'm precariously set up here. Just put it like that, don't fall. A little of the Trader Joe's Green Goddess. Now, if I had fresh basil, or even dried basil would be good, parsley, to give it that beautiful green. I love a green, little green color. And that's all there is to it. So I have the point of cheese. Or was it a 0 point amount of cheese? Sometimes I forget. So you really just have to count your cheese, your potatoes. All those potatoes are 0 point food for you. So if they are, that's a good deal. When I was on the purple plan, we had hash waffles a lot for breakfast. And I just love the color of the little pepper. And I love those little mini bell peppers. Now my little dash is heating up. You absolutely could use a regular size waffle maker. You could. But honestly, I just think the dashes are so stinking cute. Especially for this. You can make like a hash brown sandwich. I don't know. It's just fun. You can make this ahead of time. You could freeze them. Heat them up in your toaster oven. They heat up really, really nice. Like I said. Whoops. I knew it was going to fall. I knew that. The world is your oyster. And you can make, like I said, you can put whatever you want inside. Sausage would be good. Crumbled up bacon would be good. Anything that goes with potatoes. Throw a little scoop of non-fat Greek yogurt in here. Would be fabulous. But I save my goodies for the topping. I'm going to show you my breakfast, how I top them. But I'm going to show you how I put them in the dash right now, though. All right, here we have our dash ready and raring to go. Now, you're not going to pay attention to the light because the light's for pancake mix, so it's not going to know a waffle. I mean, a hash brown between for anything. So you just have to keep checking on it. I like to spray with nonstick spray, and I like to use a fork. I don't know why. I've always used a fork. And you place on. Now, I usually can get like 2 to 3 hash waffles. You can probably get 4 to make them even smaller, but I like mine a little bit thicker. Put it in there, spread it all around. A little bit more right over there. All right, and what I also like to do is I like to put it down, and I like to press it. Now, sometimes things will ooze out the side. Just depends how juicy things are. Like I said, you don't pay attention to this light because this light has no idea what's in here. You will just check it every once in a while. I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes how long they do because you want them crispy. And what I like to do while the other one, the next one's cooking, I'll throw this one in the toaster oven and it's keeping warm. So by the time I get to it, it's really crispy. I like a crispy potato. That's just my pet peeve. You can have these for breakfast. You could have them for dinner. They're just so versatile. And you can load them with a million different things. We'll talk about that in a minute. There you go. Let me show you how beautiful that looks. Look at that. You just pop it out. That is a hash waffle. I'm going to put it in my toaster oven and get to the next one. All right, I got 3 of them out of this batch. They're pretty nice size. Like I said, you could double, triple it if you want to make enough for all week. Like I said, for the points, you could eat all 3 and be extremely full. I usually only eat 2 because 2 is quite filling. Of course, I usually have an egg with mine, but I'm going to show you. I'm actually filming this after I ate breakfast because the footage kind of got messed up, so I am refilming. So I'm going to show you my breakfast and how I loaded these beautiful bad boys up and get to see it. But yeah, if you're not eating hash waffles, you should. It's a great, great way to keep a potato in. Especially potatoes are 0-point food. It's phenomenal. Breakfast this morning is 2 hash waffles. I also on there have a 0-point amount of avocado. I don't know if you could see it hiding under there. 1 egg split between them. Some smoked salmon, yogurt, and some everything but the bagel pickle. And my homemade sprouts. Homegrown homemade. Say homegrown sprouts. They're not homemade, they're homegrown. So for me, my hash waffles are 3 points. Eggs are 0, salmon is 0, yogurt is 0. That amount of avocado is. Oh, I did put a Canadian bacon in the hash waffles, but I got 3 of them. 1 slice, again 0. So this is my breakfast this morning. I think this is restaurant worthy. All right, we have a banana that's overripe. So let's make some caffeinated chocolate banana bread. You heard me right, caffeinated. How are we going to do that? Well, let's see. So we got our mashed banana all mashed. We're going to add some sweetener. Of course, I'm adding my Lakanto. This says sucre because they sent me these cute little canisters I won in a contest. So we're going to do a tablespoon of sweetener. Dash of salt. Teaspoon of baking powder. Black cocoa powder. Again, you could use any cocoa powder that you have. I prefer the black. It is rich but not bitter. I find the special dark to be a little bit bitter, but this black one is totally not. It is on Amazon, but I do get mine at an Amish bookstore. All right, 1 egg. Let's get this mixed a little bit. All right, it's got cocoa all over me, but that's okay. All right, now I'm putting something new because I just found it at the Amish store. Is some banana flavoring. Just going to put a little, just to amp up the banana taste, a little 1/4 teaspoon. And to make our bread caffeinated, I'm using some Javi coffee concentrate. Now you can use regular coffee. You can use coffee grinds, actually. I'm just going to put a 1/4 teaspoon because this stuff is concentrated. And I'm hoping we don't taste it. I'm hoping it just enhances the chocolate. Try to get it in there. I guess there's not much left in this. There we go. Yep, Javi sent me this for review. It is a teaspoon makes a cup of coffee. And you get like 30 cups of coffee or 40 cups in this bottle. And it's very affordable. Okay, so we have that. And now we need to put our oats in here. I like the quick oats, but you could use old-fashioned if you'd like. I'm going to switch to a spatula, I think, because that is it. That is how easy it is to make a nice, healthy, low-point banana bread. Oh, I can smell that banana flavoring. Ooh, it smells amazing. So we get our little loaf pan. Spray it. Now your oven is preheated. Maybe 350, 375. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Whatever floats your boat for oven temps. Now you just pour her in there. She's going to bake for 25 minutes. Now you could put toppings if you wanted. You could put nuts if you wanted. I think walnuts would be really good. I don't happen to have any walnuts. But we are going to put some lilies because we can. And you know what? I think you should. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lucky 13. And do I happen to have? I do. I'm going to put some chocolate chip cookie sprinkle because, again, it's sitting around, so what the heck? How big can it be? All right, let's bake our bread. There she is, out of the oven. The white, that's the little powder. I'm not sure I would have done that. It doesn't look very attractive, but I'm sure it tastes good. But there we go. Smells amazing. Look how deep and dark that is. Can't wait to dig in. Now it's time for a fun unboxing and product review. That's been very popular lately. I don't know. Maybe I do them well. I don't know. People have reached out to me, and I am just absolutely thrilled when it's something in the kitchen. And Marquette Casting has reached out to me to wanted me to unbox one of their fantastic Dutch ovens. But not only is it a Dutch oven, it is a cast iron enamel Dutch oven. Oh my gosh. I love, you know, I have my beater set of pots and pans, but I also have my cast iron enamel set of pots and pans because these will last you a lifetime if you take really good care of them. But I have my nonstick for other things. Yes, I have 2 sets of pots and pans. I know. Call me crazy, but I use them all. So that's one thing I am very passionate about is good pots and pans. So when somebody wants to send you a cast iron Dutch oven, you're like, sure. But you know what? It's not just they're sending you a Dutch oven. They're sending you a beautifully made Dutch oven. So let's unbox this. I haven't opened it yet, so. And they were so gracious to give my followers 5% off. This is directly from their website. So thank you so much for trusting me with your product. All right, where do we have a lid? I don't even know what color it is. It is red. All my other ones are red too. I didn't know. I think outside of the box is red. I was just hoping it was red. Like I said, well, of course, this will be the last pot and pans that you will ever buy. I mean, look at the beautiful handle. Honestly, it doesn't get hot. You would think it would, but it doesn't. But it's so good. It is cast iron coated in enamel. I think it's fantastic because I don't know about you, but I have really bad luck with my cast iron frying pans. They get all like, I can't get them seasoned properly. But the enamel ones, yeah, look at that. Beautiful craftsmanship. Like I said, this is on the same line as that French one. I'm not going to mention its name, but you know what I'm going to say. We're going to read a little bit more about Marquette after we get the other part of the pot out. I am so passionate about the cookware, and this, when she emailed me, I'm like, really? This isn't a joke, because I love my cast iron. And the enamel, like I said, oh, look at that. See, it's coated, so it has like the non-sticker ability. I know, that's not a word, but in my world, it's a word. So, yep. You spray this bad boy with a little olive oil, your stuff won't stick. It's fabulous. And what I love about cast iron is that it's iron. And when you put heat to it, it distributes it so evenly. And the cook is so much better in these types of pots and pans, fry pans, grill pans. Whatever type of cast iron you have, it just heats everything better. There's no hot spots or cold spots. It's all the same. So it's so much easier to cook on something like this. So look at the beautiful handles. Let's put the lid on. It's so beautiful. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a heavy pot. It is, but I'm telling you, you want it to be this heavy because it'll last you forever. This will be the last pot and pan you'll ever buy. I've had some of my pieces well over 15 years, and they're just, I get mine in QVC usually because I do have a, look at that. I mean, stunning. Absolutely stunning. This is huge. Oh my goodness, what a big pot of spaghetti and meatballs this could be. Absolutely phenomenal. So we've seen how beautiful it is. It's stunning. Stunning. This is something you want to like have a pot shelf and just display because it is. It is absolutely beautiful. And my kitchen accents are red because I have a sort of Tuscan kitchen. So I was thrilled when it was red. And what's great about this as well is you can cook on the stove, transfer it to the oven with the lid. Yes, please. That I absolutely love. Is there anything on the bottom? I always look on the bottom of things. Enamel Dutch oven. This is a 6-quart. I think that says 6. I will show you. Has their little logo on the bottom. Absolutely. I've never heard of them, but that doesn't mean they're not good because I haven't heard of them. Let's see what it says. Register to receive 10% off your next order. So once you get one, they're giving you a 10% off coupon. You can register, complete your warranty registrations. But I'm telling you, this will last you for a lifetime. What you need to know about your new Dutch oven. Let's put our spectacles on. Wash and dry cookware before use. Absolutely. Oven safe to 500 degrees. If your oven gets hotter than 500, you're either in a factory or a laboratory. There you go. The enamel is very hard, but the best not to bang it or bump it too hard. Let the kids use their other pots and pans for a drum set. I love that. These things get hot. Always use oven mitts and grip handles. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I said it probably wouldn't get hot, but you know what? If it's in the oven, it's going to be hot. And these, because they're connected, will also get a little bit hot. So you also always should use oven mitts. Allow cookware to cool completely before washing. Do not clean with harsh abrasives. This may damage the surface. The rough side of the sponge isn't enough. Try a nylon scraper or follow the steps below. Soak. I'm always a soaker. Yep. This says, to remove light stains, let the pot soak for a few hours with light bleach solution. 3 tablespoons of bleach per 1 quart of water. Didn't know that. For baked on foods, boil 2 cups of water with 4 tablespoons of baking soda. Boil for a few minutes and scrape it off. The best to heat your Dutch oven slowly. Always use low to medium heat. Never heat an empty pot. So you really want to preheat it. So metal utensils can mark the inside. We suggest using other types or testing out what you have before you go whipping those sweet potatoes. Honestly, I don't think I would whip sweet potato. You could, I guess, but immersion blenders I think might be a little bit safer because they have that lip that goes over. Best not to put pot or lid in dishwasher. So no dishwasher for this. I don't dishwash anything, honestly. Loose knob, tighten the screw. So if your knob gets loose, you got a little bolt right there, you tighten that bad boy right up. So let's read a little bit about Marquette. All right, let's read a little about Marquette. Marquette casting founders, the Steckling brothers, have been makers since before being a maker was a thing. Growing up in a Steckling house meant a lot of time in the basement workshop building all sorts of random things, from rockets to robots. As they grew older, the building never stopped. The Steckling brothers have grown proficient in nearly all technical fields required to make amazing products. When they saw the opportunity to really improve upon current cast iron skills, Marquette Casting was born. Marquette Casting founders have spent their entire life in Michigan and visited nearly every town from Ashland to Zeeland. When the trio had a vision to create innovative cookware designs using a classic metal. Michigan's Irontown was the first name to come to mind. The Lower Harbor ore dock was inspired for our shield shape. This iconic monolith lake is the most recognizable structure in Marquette. The mountain shape within the shield does not represent Michigan's diminutive Porcupine Mountains, rather the shape of the iron ore stacked in piles. While we are not located in Marquette, all Marquette casting products are designed from scratch in our Royal Oaks, Michigan headquarters. So they are family owned. I love that. And operated. Let's read a little about the Dutch oven. Let's pull that up. They have different sizes. They have a 4-quart and a 6-quart. And this is the 6-quart that I just showed you. They come in a variety of colors. There's red. Let's look here at the colors. Red, superior blue, matte white, shipwreck navy, Piowski gray, and matte black. Is there any more? Wait a minute. Okay, let's see if I could. That's, oh, I love the gray. The gray is beautiful. They're all beautiful. I mean, and white is such a beautiful. It's all about the iron. Cast iron heat retention is legendary, and it makes all the difference between the cast iron Dutch oven and all the other pots. I can say that. It is so true. Iron provides even heat and slower in heat than other metals. Plus, it holds heat for longer. This means less burned food and better results for dishes with long simmering times on the stovetop. Heat retention means a Dutch oven can join you at the table as a serving piece or travel to a friend's house while keeping food warm. They also have a Dutch oven travel bag that if you're a person that takes your food to your children's houses or to parties, you can also, I would get, if you're one that takes food, I would definitely get the little travel bag. It's really cute. We designed and crafted after testing 12 popular brands and picked the best elements of each design. Here are what we focused on. Large loop handles, easier to grip with oven mitts. How true is that? Wider diameter and lower walls, more cooking area. I was thinking that was a bit wider, but I like that. I do. Light colored interior, easier for monitor food inside. Premium metal lid pull. No need to skimp on the details. It's very, very beautiful. Ridiculously durable enamel. We want your Dutch oven to be functional and durable for years to come. And it will. You will be dead and that pot will still be in fabulous shape. So it's something you could pass down. What a beautiful gift for a bride to, like I said, to start her collection. Because like I said, I started my collection late in life and I am increasing it with the help of Marquette Castings. They have a couple things that I have my eye on here. They have a griddle pan that I am a little bit looking at because I need a new griddle pan. So it's always good. Like they grills, they have lots of things. So I will have them linked below. It's directly to their website. It's not on Amazon. I don't know if Amazon has it, but they are offering you 5% on their website. So I think that was rather sweet of them to offer it to you guys. And I was thrilled. Like I said, thrilled to open that and to look at it. I'm like, cast iron Dutch oven, I'm in. Cast iron's my jam. Like I was almost like, did I read that right? So I'm absolutely thrilled. Again, thank you so much, Marquette, for trusting me with your beautiful Dutch oven. It is absolutely stunning. Let's go clean it and maybe we'll make something tonight. What do you think? All right, we have our beautiful pot washed and ready to go in the 425-degree oven. What's inside it, Dee? We're going to bake some bread. I lined it with some parchment paper. And we're going to put it in and bake it for about 50 minutes. I do have some rosemary and some garlic because, you know, it's how I roll for bread. So we're going to see how well it bakes in our beautiful Marquette Dutch oven. Beautiful. All right, we just took our bread out of the oven. It baked for about 40 minutes. I've never made bread in a Dutch oven before. It's a first for me, but I thought it'd be something fun to do. It goes with dinner. I've never done it before, so here's hoping. What? Shut the front door. Look at that. That is stunning. Oh. Oh, it's a beautiful girl. I think it's a success. Back away. Look at that. Again, this, I didn't film me making the dough because it's just typical flour, water, yeast, sugar, dash of salt. Put it in, you know, let it sit in your warm place, let it rise, and I just threw it in here. I did put some rosemary and garlic in it because that's how I roll. I should put some olives. That would have been really good too. But yeah, this was no, I didn't need it. I just threw it in there. And look how stunning it is. Wow. Doesn't have to be difficult. Just has to be tasty. Wow. So if you're interested in a Dutch oven, I will have the link below. And the like I said, you get 5% off with the code that they gave me. They were so sweet to do that. So I will have that down there as well. And if you're unsure, always leave me a message. Inbox me, you know. Thank you so much. Here's the bread. I popped it out, came right out with the parchment paper. The pan just has to be rinsed out when it cools. There's nothing in it. How phenomenal. Look at this. You always have a good bread when it's nice and crusty. Some rosemary, some garlic. That's how I roll. So win-win. I guess I should have filmed it, but like I said, it's just a basic bread recipe. I think you've all made bread before. If not, let me know and I will shoot you out the recipe. All right, let's make a pot of bean soup. Wait till you see how easy this comes together. I have my leftover ham bone that I had in my freezer from Christmas. Also have about 6 cups of beef broth in there. To that, I'm going to add a bag of beans of your choice. I'm using navy beans today, but I have used pintos in the past. Oops. And my vegetables. It's celery, carrots, onions, and potatoes and garlic. Everything is in my blog. It's on my blog post, dishwithdee.org, to get everything written easily for you. Let's just dump that in there. All right. Now we're going to close her up, and I'm going to show you what you need to press. Oh, if you have bay leaves, you could add them, but I'm out of bay leaves right now, so we're going to go bay leafless. Bay leafless. Yeah, you know what I'm going to say. All right, everything's in. My valve is closed, and you hit the bean and chili setting. It goes for 45 minutes. We'll let it naturally release a little bit, and then we will check out our soup. Oh, by the way, I did find the bay leaves. Sometimes I know where things are. All right, let's let her go. All right, for dinner prep tonight, we're having a sheet pan, sausage, peppers, onions, mushrooms, Brussels sprouts, whatever I had in the drawer. So on my sheet pan, I have these beautiful grillers from our local Amish. They're really, really lean. So these are just regular Italian ones. I got plain ones. So we're gonna put those in the oven. And in my bowl, I have all our vegetables. You can see our Brussels sprouts. You can see mushrooms. You can see, oh, an onion. I forgot peppers. What we're going to do is I'm going to get some of my olive oil spray. And we're going to just give them a spritz. Toss them with some salt and pepper. And put them on our sheet tray. And I will show you what that looks like. Here we have this huge sheet pan of all our beautiful vegetables. You can put potatoes in here if you think you need something a little bit more satiating. A potato would do great in here as well. I really wanted to get into doing more sheet pan dinners because look at this. All chopped. Took me like 10 minutes. My protein, my veg, it all roast together with the bread in the oven. So we are going to have any leftovers will be phenomenal with this. Oh yeah. Like I said, you do chicken, shrimp, any kind of, delicious white fish or salmon, scallops, and all change up your veg. It's definitely an easy dinner and produces lots of leftovers. So like 2 of us here tonight, but we're going to have lunch for the rest of the week. Kitchen timer is set for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I'm going to take veggies, toss them, and turn the sausage. Like I said, it's roasting at 425, so I don't think it's going to take more than a half an hour at the most. Even that's stretching it. But the bread has 45 minutes, so that'll be interesting. All right, after 15 minutes, you can start to see they're getting cooked and there's getting a little bit of a beautiful char. And you know, that is flavor. So we're going to put them back. I gave them a toss for another 15 minutes. Let me show you the size. These are going to peek in the oven. I just gave them a turn, so the brown side is up now on the top. They're going to go for another 15 minutes. They look so good. There are your beautiful roasted vegetables. Again, if you don't like them this well done, you certainly don't have to. It's up to you to how you cook them. You cook them to how you like them, and you choose the medley that you want. You could change it up every time, but it's so simple. The oven does all the work. You just do a couple tosses, and you are done. Let's check out that beautiful sausage. Yes, I did put a thermometer in to make sure it's done. It is 160 degrees, so it is perfection. Look at those. Look at all that. I just can't wait to slice that. Put my plate of veggies. Like I said, we got plenty of leftovers for the week. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, dinner tonight is what I meal prepped in my weekend video from my meal prep. I have sheep pan sausage and veggies with some leftover. It is a protein rice I had the other night. It was just a little bit left over, so we had that. And my bread that I made in my beautiful Marquette Dutch oven. I did an unboxing. They were so beautiful to send me one to show to you guys, and they're offering you 5% off. I have all the information on that video. And this dinner came together in rather record time, and it is so full of flavor. I actually impressed the husband. Yeah, sometimes it happens. I know. Even after 25 years, you get impressed with, my gosh, this dinner is good. And it's extremely simple to do. Change your protein, change your vegetables, throw it in the oven, let the oven do all the work. The hardest thing to do is chop. And sometimes you can buy things pre-chopped. So it was really taking no time. But yep, I think we should be doing sheep pans at least once a week here because they are fantastic. Thanks again, Marquette. You know, it wouldn't be a video if we didn't have a little Bailey sighting. Sit. Say hi to the folks. Say, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and give it a paws up if you like my mommy's meal prep. Yeah, I get a bone for saying that. He's going to have his tooth pulled a week from Monday. So prayers are always welcome for Bailey. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I think it was magic, eh? He has to wear a flea collar because he gets a reaction to the medication that you spread on the back of their neck. So flea and tick collar works best for him. Say thanks, guys. Give it a paws up. Say paws up. Sit. Sit, Bailey. Yeah. That's what he listens. Sit. Good boy. He's a good boy. Like the dog said, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I would love if you become part of the District D community. And if you did enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed these videos. And that bread, my husband is in there drooling. You made this? After 25 years, you'd think you'd know. I did, and it's phenomenous. All right, ladies and gents, I will dish with you another day. Thanks so much for watching. Anything that you need, let me know in the comment section below. If you want to try anything, let me know what you're going to try. These are all simple. A few of them I've done before. Just a little bit of a tweaking here and there. So thanks for watching. I will see you next week.